Hello and good afternoon. And guess what? I didn't make the video this morning because the pantry was closed. They send us messages and told us the pantry was closed and it will be open back up on July the 2nd. So, has any of you ever took me time? You heard what I said, me time. I mean, took time out for yourself when you didn't have to do anything else but take care of you. Well, guess what? That's what I did. And believe it or not, I just came out the shower. I've been in there from since 10 a.m. and it is now 2:54 in the afternoon. Yeah, I took me some me time. I washed my hair. I'm wearing this because this is to dry the water out of my head. It has some kind of microfiber in it. It's better than using a towel. So yeah, I have two. Purple and blue. And blue is my favorite colors, even though I enjoy other colors. And yeah, my first time using that dye that I told you, the shampoo dye. This is it right here. But I have two smaller bottles, so I'm using them first. Yeah. And I love black, so that's the color that I have. I put it in my hair. But before I did that, I use this. This is from Cream of Nature. It's a Plex Breakage Defense Treatment. Yes, I use that first, and then I'll show you what else I put in my hair. And of course, I let it sit in my hair for like 20 minutes. And I'm looking for the stuff. I also use this. This is henna, pure henna. I took like 3 tablespoons and I place it in a cup and I mix some olive oil with it along with water, and I stirred it up into a paste. I let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then I took it and I rubbed it in my hair, around the edges, all here. Yeah, I did all of that. And then I let that sit in my hair for like 30 minutes. That's how come I took so long in the shower. Of course, I got out the shower. I put the my cap on it. You know, each time I did something different. And then I washed it out with this Cream of Nature has a breakage defense shampoo, and I washed it out with that. And then, have y'all heard about Botana oil? The Honduran one. That's the real Botana. But I buy mine from Temu because it's cheaper. So yeah, I put some Botana oil in my hair. It's like a cream. It's brown and it smells like coffee. I mentioned that in a video before. And you can leave it in or you can wash it out, but your head smells like coffee. I did that one time and I would never sleep with it again. Never. But I put it in my hair I'm dripping, as you can see. I'm dripping. My hair is still wet because I have other products to put in my hair. Excuse me. Yeah, so you know, I just took it and I put it in my hair, and then I massage it and stuff like that. I put it in the roots, and as you can see, you see my hair, right? You can't see no grays. Maybe you could see a few. I'm not sure because I can't see any. But continuous use, you would see nothing at all. Yeah. And it's cheaper using that than constantly going into the Dollar Tree and buying me like 10 boxes of the other ones that I usually use. So yeah, you know, each time I shampoo, I can shampoo my hair with that and I'm good to go. And just put my treatments in. So yeah, you know, as you can see, this is the solution that I got from a dermatologist. See, I got an acne, hormonal acne coming out right there. Well, it came out, but it's dark now. It's sort of healing. I missed the pills, but it's harmful to my health. I can't use it and use the blood pressure pills too, so, you know, she's not giving it back to me. And then I think it puts weight on you too, because anyway, I'm not worrying about it. So you see, I'm putting the lotion on my face. It dries in. It has a smell like alcohol. It doesn't burn. Yeah, I put this on it. This helps with blackheads and stuff too. And I'll let that dry. And I don't have any hair to shave today because I did it already. But I use these, you know, instead of plucking, because when I pluck, I get the black marks under there, so I stopped doing that. But when you shave that out, the hair grows back so fast. Oh my God, you could feel it. I usually do it like every other day or every 2 days, you know, it grows back. And then some of it turned gray. Some of it is gray. So, you know, who wants to be walking around looking like that? Not me. So, you know, I take it off. And I use the cream that they gave me to clear up the black marks. I use that on the hair too. You know, because, you know, I got a couple of nips in that under there. And where I did it, you know, little places turn dark. I have to be careful doing it, you know. So I use the cream here to clear that up too. Yeah. And I use this on my face. It's the body serum. This is good. I use this on my tummy. I use this on my breast area around here. And my neck. It's collagen firming. It firms the skin. Yeah. So I use this on my face. And I'll put some on in a little while, you know, but you know, that's what I put on my face. I don't really put nothing else. I'm not a lotion girl. I sweat too much. So I use this on my body. Yeah. Sometimes I use baby oil, but since I came upon this, I use this all the time. And I use vitamin E oil also. That's what I just put on my body anyway. But this right here, I usually put this on my tummy area, right here, and here, and my neck and my face. That's where the places I put this. But I use the vitamin E oil now. You know, I found me some a while back in the Dollar Tree. So, you know, I picked up like 5 bottles, you know. So, you know, I'm on the second one right now. So that's what I use on my skin. So I give the baby oil a break. But I still have baby oil here. And I'm going to spray this in my hair. I'll let you see, but I'm going to spray this in my hair. This is John Frieda Luxurious Volume Detangling Mist. I used it before, but I just decided to use it again. And this is a mousse, Bayata Botanicals, you know. This is for thinning and damaged hair. So I'm going to use it today. And I'm going to also add a little mint rosemary. This is a treatment. So I will be putting a little this in my hair. I leave it in. Yeah, and of course my Honey Hydrate by Camille Rose. I'll put this on my hair. It hydrates the hair. It makes the hair nice and smooth and stuff like that. And then I'll just do it in a little twist and leave it and let it dry. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, of course, I can't forget this. This is a Derma roller. You take it and you roll it here. I demonstrated it before, but you take it and you roll it here. It doesn't pull your hair out. This is for like any place where you have thinning and stuff like that. You take it. I ordered this from Amazon. I said this in a prior video. And you roll it on here and here and here and here. And you know, it's supposed to help with the blood flow in your brain, your head, or whatever. Yeah, that's what I did all this time. So I decided to make this video. I wanted to go back to D's, you know. I have to go back there because I bought this body shaper yesterday, but of course the breast area is tight. I like it, you know, but the breast area is not fitting, so I'm gonna go exchange it. And while I'm there, well, I'm not going there today, I'm gonna go tomorrow. It's still nice. It's a beautiful day here in Orlando, as you can see, but I don't feel like going. I was debating, but I changed my mind. And yesterday I got back home like after 6, you know. I waited for the bus. It rained. It wasn't that hard. And finally the bus came. So, you know, I got back home safely. And yeah, yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow because I have to pick up a gift for my granddaughter's friend, her best friend, Nicole. You know, she's having a baby shower on Saturday, so I have to pick up a gift. So the $10.99 that I spent for that body shaper, I'm going to exchange it and add a couple more dollars to it and get her something for her baby. You know, they have baby stuff in there. They have a whole lot of everything in there. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, I'm going to get me something to eat in a little bit. I haven't eaten. But of course, you know, I made my concussion and I drank it. And I drank me some, you know, the fiber liquid for the tummy. I fixed some of that and I drank it, you know. And yeah, I also took out some, because I was going to take them to the pantry today, but since it's closed, you know, I go through my stuff and things that I have that is not fitting me, and some of it I haven't even worn, you know. I take them out and I put them in a bag to take to the pantry. So I have some items in this bag right here to take to the pantry. And I have a bathing suit in there. I said I was going to give the peach bathing suit to somebody, so I took it out. So, you know, it's in there. And, yeah, you know, so I'm in the other bathroom. Yeah, so, you know, I'm going to just do that. And then I'll get something to eat. I already fixed it, you know. I'm going to make a short and let y'all see what it is. Yeah, and I'm listening to Janet Jackson. You know, I love listening to her music and stuff. There are other artists on the CD, but right now she's playing, you know. So I listen to her all the time. Her music is soothing and relaxing. I love it. And the funny thing, I was talking with this lady this morning. I called up the it was this thing about Medicare, you know, like if you go in on the phone and then it tells you that you can get a food card, and then you have to put your name in, your age. No, put your age in, and then they respond back to you, and then they text you a number for you to call. So I called the number, and unfortunately, I'm not eligible for the food card because I'm not sickly like I was told from before. But I was just trying to see, because they were saying 1,700 on the food card that I was eligible for, but I'm not a sickly person, so I cannot get a food card. But anyway, Miss Carrie, Mr. Carrie Hassler, Carrie spelled with a C, Hassler. I'm not even sure if this is a male or female. I think it's a male. I think it's a female. It sounds like a female, but I'm not sure. But Carrie, Carry, is a male name. So, forgive me. But, it really doesn't matter. But this person, we carried on a conversation. Oh my God, we were talking about all sorts of stuff this morning. You know what I'm saying? And it was such a beautiful conversation. This person, I say him, I think it's a him. I told him, I'm not sure if it's a him or her, but whoever if it's a him or her, I'm so sorry, but I think it's a her. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, we shared some personal stuff, about abuse and stuff like that, and about the military. Her father was in the military, retired. No, he wasn't retired, but he was a Vietnam vet, and he passed away and stuff like that. So, she was telling me that, the VA took care of everything. They didn't have to do anything. And that is true. It's true. The VA takes care of everything. So if you're a veteran out there, to the family, if the person passes away, all you have to do is call up the Red Cross, give the person's name, give the veteran's name and the Social Security number, and they will take care of the burial. They will take care of the burial. I gave this information to my cousin also, and they took care of his burial also. And no, you don't have to be retired. You just have to be a veteran. It doesn't matter how many years you did, you're still a veteran. And there is a lot of help out there for the veterans. There's a lot of veterans that don't know about it. So I suggest that y'all get on your phone and Google up stuff and look for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Here in Florida, I already put the information out for here in Florida. I can only speak for Florida. But Florida and Texas, they take care of the veterans very well. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, veterans have a lot of discounts. You just have to, when you going into the stores and stuff like that, it doesn't matter what state you're in, you just ask them. And they would tell you if they have veterans discount. You know what I'm saying? They have places where you can eat, places where you can shop. Here in Florida, Orlando, you can go to a lot of the amusement areas and the Kennedy Space Center. A lot of different places here in Orlando you can go. They have a lot of veterans. What I was saying, you can get back a lot of discounts for veterans. But a lot of people don't know about it. You just have to start Googling up stuff on your phone or your computer, and you will know what's going on. You have to get with it. Otherwise, you'll be all missing out. So yeah, Miss Carrie, she checked my stuff out as I had already known, and she told me, about the plan I was on, which is Humana. You know, I told y'all about that. So, you know, Humana give back $150 to the Social Security, but they don't give, well, in my case, because I'm not sickly, they don't give a food card or OTC card. So, you know, she told me, as I was told before, call back in October, but I don't need to do that because I already have someone that actually comes to my house, and you know, they fill out my stuff and they let me know how much I'm gonna get back from the insurance company to my Social Security, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, Miss Carrie, she wanted my my YouTube channel, and I gave it to her, and believe it or not, she told me she's gonna subscribe. She's gonna watch my channel. She's gonna subscribe. So Miss Carrie, I just want to thank you so much. We had a great conversation this morning. For someone that I never met, I don't even know what you look like. You don't know what I look like. To me, it feels like, and you said the same thing, like we have known each other for years. For years. So you see people, strangers, you meet strangers on the phone. You're not in person. You're just talking. And by the way you speak, you know, your voice, you don't have no anger in it or nothing like that. You know, you're very hospitable and stuff like that. I'm telling you, it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. So, anyone that encounters anybody on the phone, you know what I'm saying, whether you call them or they called you, just be polite, because you just never know who you might be speaking to or what they might be able to do for you. Just be polite. Be sincere. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I'm going to end my video right now because I have to continue doing my hair. And yeah, you know, I just got my outfit ready for Saturday. You know, y'all are probably saying, well, why the heck she got her stuff out so early? My granddaughter is going to pick me up on Friday. So I'm going to spend Friday night over at their house because she has to go help her friend set up. So it would save her time from coming all the way over here to get me. So Friday, I'm going to be going back to their house. So I'll see Mr. Hustle. I'll let y'all see Mr. Hustle. But I'll be coming back on Saturday. You know, she's going to bring me back on Saturday. Yeah. So even though the pantry was closed today, God is good because it's Soldier Angels. And Soldier Angels is just once a month. But guess what? It's on Friday, the 20th. So I had already gotten through with them. You know, like you have to be ready when your phone ring or whatever. You have to check your phone, you know, that way you can sign up, because a lot of people be signing up, and if you don't sign up, you lose out. So I did it again and I got through. I'm so grateful. So you see, one pantry is closed, another one is open. So I told my neighbor, because I don't know if she got through with hers. So, you know, she's going to drive me there. And in the meantime, her and her husband can get their food. Because if you drive over there, if you go there and you didn't get through, call in to fill out the application, you can put your name, you can get on the wait list, and they will give you food. So that's what she did the last month. We did the same thing. So this month, you know, we're going to do the same thing. So, yeah. And to kill two birds with one stone, you know, I have an appointment with my doctor because I need him to give me an update saying about my my anxiety, you know, because the VA disability, you know, they want an update. So I'm gonna get a letter from him and updated. And I'm going to go right into the office and let Mr. Jamal send it through again. I'm trying again. This is my third time, so I'm trying again. At least my letter got across to someone. So this time we're filling out a different form because the person said for me to fill out a different form, which is good. And they also thanked me for my service because the other two letters that I got back, they never even said thank you for your service. Like I said, I was told civilians are the ones that you know determine whether you can get VA disability or not. So you know, not too many of them ever say thank you to the veterans any damn way. You know, some people do, but not most of them. So I was surprised when I got back that third letter telling me thank you for your service, and then they tell me what other form to fill out. So you know, I'm very grateful to whoever that person was, male or female. So my letter did get through to somebody. Sometimes you have to put your foot down and say what you have to say. So let's hope my letter do something and I'll get something back this time. You know what I'm saying? I'll get something. And for any of you out there that's trying to get VA disability or Social Security, don't stop. Don't quit. Keep trying. Keep trying. Even if you got to write a daggone letter, you don't have to say curse word or nothing like that. But just speak your mind in that letter. Put your words in that letter. And it will get through to somebody. It will get through to somebody. And it doesn't have to be just trying to get disability money or nothing like that. It could be any situation that you're in. Just write a letter and send it to whoever you have to send it to. Believe it or not, your words on that paper will help you a long way. I'm telling you. You have to do the do. If you don't, you will just be denied all the time. So you have to keep pushing like I do. I don't never quit. I keep pushing and pushing and pushing. My friend, he told me, you are something else. And you're darn right. I am something else, and I'm always going to be something else. And I suggest that you all be something else too. Don't never quit. If you want something in life, it doesn't matter how old or how young you are, you have to keep pushing. You have to keep trying. You do not give up. You have to keep trying. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm going to end my video right now. I'm going to continue doing my hair. I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all have a very beautiful Wednesday, because I certainly am. And here go another doggy. And this one is really cute. Can you see him? Oh, he's right there. His owner has the phone in his hand. He's bringing him over here now. So can you see him? Look at him. He's cute. All right, I'm going to end now. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. Peace.